Hello friends. I wanted to do a video in front of a mirror to talk about body image. So here we go, even though it's a little uncomfortable. Chapter 26, body image. So body image is the mental representation an individual creates of themselves, but it may or may not bear any relation to how one actually appears. Body image is subject to all kinds of distortions. Alrighty, so now we know where the distortions are coming from, right? From that primitive brain and from our beliefs and things we've told ourselves over and over and over. But what if they're not true, my friends? What if you've been given the body that you have, and what if you can learn to love it wherever you are? And to be grateful for the body that you have been blessed to have. And that's where the thought work comes in. It's being able to find what's good about your body. Okay, so let's be honest with ourselves. Are you avoiding yourself? Do you avoid the mirror? Okay, so let's step back and give ourselves a hug and be grateful for the things that we are able to do. It's learning to love this body for everything that we are working on. It's loving our body to move forward. It's so much more enjoyable than beating ourselves up and being mean to ourselves. So one client, she loves to go swimming. And I asked her, well, why aren't you going swimming? And she said, because she doesn't want to wear a swimsuit. It's uncomfortable and she's worried about what other people are thinking. Okay? So that's where the work comes. That's where you need to be uncomfortable, to put on that swimsuit and go do something you love to do. Number one, who cares what other people think? What other people think is really about them. So you put on that swimsuit and you go swimming and be grateful that you can swim and not be mean to yourself. Don't punish yourself and don't go swimming, okay? We punish ourselves so many ways, by snacking, by not taking care of ourselves, by just telling ourselves so many mean things. And that's where it doesn't feel good. It's no fun being able to do that. It's learning that we have that choice. So what can you do? Start loving yourself. And I know it's a huge, if you're not already loving yourself, it's a huge shift. And so we need to take baby steps along the way. And how do you do that? It's starting to face yourself. It's looking in the mirror and saying something you're grateful for. Each day, smiling at yourself. And just starting to notice the good. The more you focus on the good, your brain finds evidence for what you're thinking. The more you will find. The more you love your body, the more you want to take care of your body. And that's some of my journey. So over the past 20 years or so, I have learned healthy habits. I've learned exercise. And part of the reason, in 1986, I was hit by a drunk driver. Well, me and my friends coming home from an activity. And so I've had like a broken leg where the bone broke through and this leg broke as well. And there's more involved with this story. But I started realizing I do not want to take aspirin every day of my life or Tylenol or whatever when my legs hurt. So I've learned that taking care of my body is huge. I'm learning to exercise because I don't want a bunch of surgeries. I've already had, I had pins in, pins taken out. The left leg, because this bone broke through on the right leg, it made that leg 1.5 inches shorter. So years later, I got the left leg shortened. So my legs have been through multiple surgeries. I am going to take care of them the best I can. And that means eating good food and establishing these healthy habits that help me to take care of this body that I've been given. So just train your brain to start looking for the good, because I promise it's there. And like, this helps me to remember all the time, I always have a choice in what I'm telling myself. And I know sometimes these thoughts are just screaming at us. But it's just learning to say, stop, stop. I want to love my body. I want to love myself where I am. And the more you do that, the more you will. And that will help you in your journey with whatever goals you have. If we can love ourselves where we are and be our own cheerleader, yeah, going forward is a lot more enjoyable. And we are going forward, okay? So it's okay to be uncomfortable, work through the emotions, and plan with intention to keep believing in ourselves and keep trusting that we can do what it is that we truly desire. Because I promise we can do this. We all have stuff to work on. Quit comparing yourself to other people and just love the body that you've been given. Yeah, and take care of it the best you can. Alrighty, my friends, you got this.